If Rulani was coaching TS Galaxy, do you think that Rulani would take TS Galaxy to the league?
In terms of the question that you're asking, right?
Yeah.
Look, I think what a lot of people miss, is that to build a philosophy in a team. It came to my mind today that to build a philosophy in a team takes time. Because I'm gonna make an example of Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs, for example, has got quality players, right?
Yeah.
But then to build an identity, it won't take a season. It will take like 2 seasons or more seasons. So it's the same as Sundowns. Sundowns took quite a while to build their philosophy, right? Because remember, they were coached by many coaches before, like your Gordon Egerson, Miguel Gamondi, there was Stoichkov. You get what I'm trying to and there were times whereby there was even a coach from Argentina. Who was that coach? I forgot his name.
I know.
And apparently that coach was a good coach, but when he came to Sundowns, he struggled, you see. And then came Johan Neeskens, and Johan Neeskens he used to play with Johan Graves. He used to be an assistant coach of Barcelona under Frank Rijkaard. So that guy is basically one of the founding fathers of total football, basically.
Yeah.
He came to Sundowns. I won't say he struggled, but I think Patrice was not patient enough with him because he was building his philosophy. And luckily when Pitso came, Pitso obviously coached alongside Pereira, so he was able to take over from what Neeskens was doing. And I think it only took more than one season. It actually took one season for Pitso to build this philosophy, because in the next one, if I'm not mistaken, he started doing well in the league. He started competing properly. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you were to take Rulani Mokwena to TS Galaxy, he's going to need time to build this philosophy. The same as that coach who's currently coaching TS Galaxy, Sid Ramovic. You could see it from last season. You could see from last season that, okay, this guy has a proper philosophy, just that now, TS Galaxy keeps on selling players, and all that. So it doesn't give him enough time to build it. So if you're going to take Rulani Mokwena to TS Galaxy, you're going to have to give him like 2-3 seasons with a stable team. Look at Eric Tinkler went to Chippa United. At Chippa United, he was one of the coaches that were fired. Rulani went to Chippa United. He didn't make it. So at times, we need to consider the time it takes, to build an adequate. Because even now, even when Pitso left, Rulani is back, right? But as much as we can say that, okay, Rulani is building from Pitso, but it's actually not true, because remember, Pitso used to play Kekana. Kekana used to play those long balls from the midfield, more like what Olisenda is doing at Pirates. But now, what Rulani is doing at Sundowns is similar to what Xavi is doing at Barca. It's similar to what Pep Guardiola is doing at Man City. You get what I'm saying? So those are the things that we actually not.
But do you think
not taking into consideration?
Do you think that his skill set? So I think more than anything, knowing the situation at TS Galaxy, finances, things like that. Do you think that Rulani could be able to take a TS Galaxy team and make them, I don't know, league champs in the situation that they're in?
Yeah, he can. It's not like TS Galaxy. It's not like TS Galaxy. It's not like TS Galaxy are doing bad, guys. And if you check last season, right? If you check last season, most of their games, they were just playing draws, to be honest. You even saw how they played against Kaizer Chiefs. I think the issue with most of our PSL teams that I've noticed is consistency, right? Yeah. So I think with Rulani Mokwena, the way he shouts at his players, I saw in that MTN8 final against Cape Town City, how he was screaming at them during extra time, trying to get them to salvage something in extra time, because he was even talking about your Hector Petersons and stuff. That guy is creative. One moment he's going to talk about Mona Lisa. The next moment he's going to talk about Lungisi. The next thing, he's but the way he shouts at his players, you could see he's trying to get the best out of them. And I believe, like in TS Galaxy, let's say 2-3 seasons with a stable squad. Don't change. Don't sell players in that period. With a stable squad, he'll be able to win the league. Look at that other coach of Ajax Cape Town, because people don't even check. That coach, Foppe Dihan, right? Look at how you almost won the league. Actually, Hans Fong cost him the league, to be honest, because remember like what Hans Fong did in that last game when he was supposed to catch that ball, and then it was a spike to all of a sudden, and then they gave the goal to the opposition. Ajax was supposed to win that league that season, right? But look at the players that he had. Look at that philosophy. He had your Kamabilas, he had your Tulani Serreros, there was Katzande there was your Clayton
But now
Daniels. You get what I'm trying to
as
say?
we know TS Galaxy, from let's say the last 3 years of how they're doing, and they're selling players, they're doing all that stuff. Would he be able to stabilize that team and take them
he'll
to
be
a
able
league?
to.
Okay.
He'll be able to.
But let me
Because
come back.
for me, but
Just
remember
quickly,
that guy.
yeah.
Rulani is a disciplinarian as well. That's what people don't realize. He's a disciplinarian as well. So that's what teams like your TS Galaxy at times, that's what I feel like they lack. Because their scouting is good. They can scout for young players, around Mpumalanga and stuff like that. But all we need sometimes is that guy, a disciplinarian. That's what you need in a team.
Let me jump in. Let me let the others in. Welcome to the show, my brother. How are you doing?
Yeah, how's it?
I'm good. Today we're doing all of the what ifs. Sakira people always bring situations, so I want to have those conversations. If Rulani took over TS Galaxy as it is right now, could he make TS Galaxy a league-winning team?
I totally believe in his qualities. Let me tell you something. As a coach, you build your own team. TS Galaxy is a right now. Let's refer to TS Galaxy as a team that is in PSL with its players. But now when you bring in a new coach to TS Galaxy, that coach is supposed to build his own team with his own style. That's why coaches sign players. That's why coaches go and look for players somewhere who are going to fit in that philosophy. So that is why I said when I started, I believe in his qualities to build a team. Now, someone here was saying Rulani found Sundowns a moving team. How many leagues has Rulani won since Pitso left? Consecutively. Can we give credit where it's due? Consecutively. And how many games has he won now without a lose? You get what I'm trying to say? So going back to TS Galaxy, I believe that a coach like Rulani would build his own team and is going to do wonders for everyone in that team, in that TS Galaxy team. I believe so. Trust me, because if you are a coach and you are able to build your own team, you are able to also sign players that fit into that team as well, and also No, my guy. I believe so. With obviously the right management in that team of TS Galaxy, being allowed to sign players that you want or go look for talent that you feel are going to fit in your football.
But that's what I'm asking the question is, as we know TS Galaxy right now, as it runs right now, would he be able to do it? I don't want to project too far and say change this and management. Let's look at the team right now. Would he be able to?
Using the same players.
Same players, same structure. Team is still the same. Team is not.
Yeah.
Team is signing with the same patterns that team signs with. Do you think that he'd be able to do it?
Yeah. No, I believe that if a coach comes into a team, he's obviously going to see a lot of loopholes or things that he would need to improve. I think we need to give a fair chance to that. Whoever you signed as a coach, obviously, you need to grant them the opportunity to grow that team. So I believe in his qualities. That's what I said. I believe in his qualities as a coach to be able to do well in a team like TS Galaxy. But obviously, you need at least to give him the freedom to do whatever he needs to do. You can see in Sundowns, they even let go of Steve Komphela. Because you can tell Rulani was that guy, man. I am going to be the head coach here, and then everyone else is going to take my instructions.
Okay, I hear you. Feel like you guys are finding loopholes, but it's fine. We'll carry on. Chama, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you doing?
Shut up, boss. How are you, boss?
Hey, Chama, mina abantu bangitshela ngokuchicha mina ngithi TS Galaxy as it is right now. The way it's run by Team Sugazi, the way asayina ngakhona konke. Would Rulani be able to make a league-winning team from TS Galaxy?
I'll tell me. I was listening to who is one Motiko no. Take nothing away from Rulani. Yeah, he's a good coach, but I totally disagree. I'll tell you. I totally disagree. We can give Rulani a chance but bamnikeza TS Galasa utami. I don't think he would even last a season. Sundowns Outime has got qualities. Sundowns got qualities. Pitso ushiye Sundowns iyumshini. Rulani bekaspana no Pitso. He knows he learned a lot ku Pitso. So uqhubeke icathulen zaka Pitso change khona ku Sundowns waletha ama player kongawakhe naye. But for mina ukuthi bangathi bamgayithike eSgalaxy manje bathi bamnikeza i2 season or 3 season, I totally disagree out yami. Why thola chance ku Pirates, why thola chance ku Chippa United? If beka good bekumele asiprove nalapho.
Mara that was years ago. Akusurulani wamanje ngithi bathi uPep now.
Bathi uPep manje.
Akusurulani wamanje.
Usho manje maba ngamnikeza iChippa United angayitshintsha.
Ngiyabuza mina, I'm just asking ukuthi no, let's take Rulani now after all the years, the Sundowns and all of that. Angayitshintsha TS Galaxy.
Mina I disagree out yami.
Okay.
I totally disagree. Sundowns out yami umshini oil, it's a well-oiled machine. Sundowns angeke uchange. Any coach he can come to Sundowns right now. He'll do wonders. Abu Tembas one, they've been there for years. Condition yabo bayajwayelana bayazana labantu. So
okay.
Even right now, if we were to Rulani, okay, we can say no to TX Galaxy.
Okay.
Richard
Bay.
Yeah. No, to one of the biggest team. Let's say
yeah.
Teams or the Pirates. Yes. Prove yourself. It's the new vision. Yaga Rulani manje uPep los khuluma ngaye manje. Rulani, let's give you Rulani Chiefs for a season.
Okay, wait. I may add it. I'll add the question. Chiefs, yes. Rulani. Let me bring in Utipa Truck Business. How are you doing, brother?